What's going on, guys? It's Vinny, and in today's video we're going to be doing a resistance bands bicep workout, and there's going to be 3 exercises that we cover in this video, and each exercise you will do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. If you want to do more than 20 reps, that's okay, but I recommend that you do at least 15 reps when you're doing resistance bands workout. So the first exercise that we have, we're going to be using a 3/4 inch resistance band, and it's going to be resistance band bicep curl. When you start this exercise, your wrist is going to be in a neutral position, okay? The resistance band, you're going to place the resistance band under your foot. If you're doing your right side, it's going to be under your right foot. Start in a neutral position, curl, and then about halfway up, you're going to twist your arm, okay? Let me show you that from the side. About halfway up, you're going to twist your arm. You should really feel your bicep contracting at the top right there of this movement. Now, if you're wondering where the resistance band is in my hand, it's about right there. You don't want to get it down there, you want it up here. Okay, another thing to make sure of when you're doing this exercise is, as you'll see from the side, I'll show you something from the left side, is you want to make sure that you're not leaning over and doing the curl. You want to try to stand straight up like this, because it's going to isolate the bicep. When you start leaning over, you're not isolating the bicep. So start out again in a neutral position like you see right here. Twist on about halfway up. You're replacing the dumbbell curl with the resistance band curl. Let's go on to the next exercise. Each set you want to rest 1:30 to 2 minutes apiece. After you do the first exercise, which was resistance band bicep curl, you're going to go on to resistance band concentration curl. Let's talk about the setup for this exercise. So we're going to be doing our right arm. The resistance band will be under our right foot. Where do you set the tension on this exercise? I'll show you. I typically like to get the resistance band laid out like so, and then I'll put my foot a little bit above 3/4 of the way up the resistance band. Okay, what you want to do is you want to put your arm on the inside of your thigh. You want to keep your elbow against your thigh throughout the entire movement, okay? You're going to curl up. Do you see this 90-degree angle that I make with my arm while I'm doing the curl? I go about 3/4 of the way down, and then I come all the way up. Now you notice that my wrist is bending a little bit. Now why is that? My wrist is bending a little bit because if I do the opposite of that, which is this, I start curling my forearm in, I start using more of my forearm than my bicep. So pay attention to this angle when I come up. See how my wrist is? That's isolating the bicep. Okay, now where is the resistance band in my hand? It's in the same spot that it was in the last exercise. Once again, you do not want the resistance band to be coming way down here. The exercise will not feel right if the resistance band is way down here. Keep it right there the whole time. Another thing that you want to make sure of when you're doing this exercise is you want to be feeling your bicep working at the top of each rep that you do. The reason for that is because you'll make every single rep count during the exercise. You want to control the movement on the way up and on the way down. If you feel like you can do more weight, so to speak, you can either go up a size in resistance band, or you can increase the tension even more by moving your foot further up on the resistance band. If you feel like you need to do less weight, you can do the opposite. You can go down a size in resistance band, or you can increase the length of resistance band that you're using. Okay, so we've done 2 exercises so far. Let's go on to the last one, which would be standing resistance band bicep curls with 2 arms. We're not just using 1. And on this particular exercise, you'll be targeting more of the outside of the bicep. You will feel this more right here. Let's show you how to do it. The first thing that you need to know is where am I putting my feet inside this resistance band. You'll notice that when I get set up, also another thing, make sure that the resistance band is flat and not twisted on the ground. My feet are about shoulder width apart right here, okay? So once again, my feet are about shoulder width apart. Where is the resistance band in my hand? It's going across my calluses on my palms. All right, let's do a couple reps from the side. Make sure, once again, that when you're doing these reps that you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, you're trying to maintain a good posture throughout the full range of motion, because that will isolate the bicep, okay? You wanna feel that contraction at the top. Make sure you're controlling the resistance band, not only on the way up, but also on the way down. If you feel like you need to adjust your hand positioning or the width of the resistance band, you can do that. Just make sure that when you're doing the exercise that it's isolating the biceps. You can see that from the side, my arms aren't close to me like this. They're not way out here. They're somewhere in the middle, between those 2 places, somewhere in the middle. After you complete your 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps per exercise, you might want to do your shoulders on the same day that you do your biceps. If that's something that you want to do, go ahead and click on the video for my resistance band shoulders routine, and we will see you guys on the next workout. This is Vinny. Thanks for tuning in today.